Hi kids, I'm so thrilled today to tell you about a new character. But first I want to know if you can remember who was here last week. Yes, Ruth. Today I'm going to tell you about Samuel. But before we get there, let's worship God.
Is washing over me and calling me your own, your own. Your light is burning through the shadows. I see the truth. There is nothing to fear. Your word, your way, your promise everlasting. Over and over, I see your hand. Higher than the sky, your love is deeper than the sea. Your grace is washing over me and calling me your own, your own. Your name, a tower in the battle.
Samuel's story starts with his mother Hannah. Now Hannah went to the temple a lot and she prayed a lot. Do you know why? Because she and her husband was married a long time, but they didn't have kids, and she so desperately wanted a child. She went to the temple a lot and prayed, and she asked God to give her a child. If he gives her a child, she will give him back to him again. So one day she was praying in the temple. Only her lips were moving, but nothing was coming out. Eli, the priest, saw her. He thought she was drunk. She had too much to drink. So he told her, "Why are you drunk?" She said, "I'm not drunk. I'm just praying to God. I so desperately want a child." So Eli told her, "Go, God will give you a child." And you won't believe it? It happened. She gave birth to a baby boy, and she remembered her promise that she gave to God. And she went and took him back to the temple. It worked, guys. Welcome. Are you Samuel?
Yes, I am Samuel. Where am I?
You are a friend of God's church. I just told the kids your story. Will you answer a few questions for us?
Yes, I would love to tell you my story.
Lovely. Where will we start? Okay, Samuel, was born and his mother took him back to the temple. Tell me, what did you do in the temple?
Yeah, I must say, in the beginning, I really missed my mum, obviously. And in the temple, I was sweeping floors, I was cleaning shelves, and I just kept everything in order. Yeah.
You lived with Eli and his disobedient sons.
Yes, that's right.
Was it easy?
No, it wasn't easy.
One night you went to sleep and you heard a voice.
Yes. So what happened was I was lying in my bed and then I heard this voice that's calling me. And immediately I ran to Eli and asked him, "Why did you call me?" And he said, "No, it wasn't him." And I'm like, "All right." And I went back to sleep and again I heard that voice. And I rushed out of my bedroom to Eli and asked him, "Why did you call me? What are you saying? Can I do something?" And he said, "No, it wasn't him." And you won't believe me, I went to sleep and again I heard that voice calling me. And again I ran to Eli and I asked him, "Why did you call me?" And that was the third time. And he said, and I think then he knew that God had a message for me or something he wanted to say to me. And he said, "No, it wasn't him." But Eli told me that when I heard the voice again, I must say, "Speak, Lord, I am listening. Your servant is listening." So I went to bed again and I heard that voice again calling me and I said, "Lord, your servant is listening. You can speak."
It was awesome to hear God's voice. What did God tell you?
Yeah, so I was so sad about the message. So what God told me is that He's going to punish Eli's disobedient sons because Eli didn't teach them to be obedient to God. So it was very difficult for me.
That's so sad.
Yeah, and a long time later, Eli's sons died.
Well, boys and girls, Samuel grew up and he became a man and he always listened when God told him, because why? He knew God's voice now. He became a prophet and all the people listened to him when he told them what God told him to say. Today, God can still speak to us. Yes, He can speak to you. You must just read your Bible and then be obedient when God tells you something to do. Well, boys and girls, that's all for today. Hope to see you next week again. Bye.